Okay, moving right into our upper body superset workout. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 15 for each major upper body muscle group. On your back, hips up in a nice bridge position, glutes tight, and you'll see here we're going into chest flies. So really thinking about focusing on the mid-chest as you go through this set. Extra squeeze at the top, nice and smooth as you open those arms. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you bring the weights together. Again, abs in, glutes tight. Rounding down, we're going to bring those legs up at a 90-degree angle, palms face away into our A press. Make sure that you bring those arms out to 2 90-degree angles. Extra squeeze at the chest at the top. If this is too much for your lower back, feel free to put those feet down or bring your knees more in towards your chest. Again, 15 repetitions. Exhale as you go up, inhale as you bring those weights out to the side. All right, third and last set for chest. We're gonna go right into our bridge position one more time. Palms face in, we fly and twist at the top. So at the top of the movement, you're gonna think about bringing those pinkies together. Extra squeeze more in the lower line of your chest muscles. Think about that. Whatever we think about will actually make the exercise more effective. Exhale at the top, inhale as you open, abs tight, glutes tight, really lengthening that lower back as you're strengthening it. All right, drop it down, carefully place those weights beside you, knees into the chest, head comes up first, and we're going to rock and roll up all the way up to our feet, moving on to back. Starting with bent rows. Draw those weights right up to your hips, long spine, long neck, knees are bent. Think of drawing those shoulder blades together. Back first, arms will follow. Really thinking about whichever muscle group we are working. All right, next, same position, but reaching those arms out to the side for reverse fly. You want to think about drawing those shoulder blades together again. This time as you reach those arms out to the side though, you're hitting a little bit of the rear shoulder or rear delt. Abs tight, glutes tight, really lengthening. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Strong core muscles. All right, third set, we're gonna drop 1 dumbbell and go into a single row. So nice lunge position. We'll place the weight in the opposite arm, long spine, abs pulled in as you rotate and pulling that weight right to your waist. This time, just think about one shoulder blade rolling in towards the spine. Exhale back, inhale as you reach, core muscles, legs, always working here. Okay, very last set for the back. Other side, long spine. Make sure that you set yourself up right before you start moving. Form is so important to prevent injury and make sure we work those muscles correctly. All right, a couple more here. Breathing strong, deep breaths. All right, next moving right into shoulders. Abs are tight, glutes tight, arms out at 2 90-degree angles for our overhead press. Make sure that you keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Again, we're gonna bring the weights out, forming 2 90-degree angles with our arms. And then as you press those weights up, just make sure that those dumbbells or wrists are right in line with your shoulders. Not too close, not too far. All right, going into a front shoulder raise, abs tight as you lift those weights straight in front of you. So now you're thinking about working the front deltoid. We got several other muscles working at the same time, but really focus on that front shoulder. Exhale up, controlling down. Feel free to go to single arm with any of these exercises if you need to, or even to take a break. Form is more important than how many reps you do. Heading right into our last set, side lateral raise. Feel free to drop the weight if you need to as well throughout this workout. By now, you should really be feeling those shoulders burn. Remember, the greater the burn, the greater the change will be. You don't want to feel comfortable throughout all these exercises. You'll see here that I'm going to single arm because form is more important than how many repetitions we do. As long as you feel that challenge, you know you're doing good. I'm going to finish off with my double arms. Last time here. Woo! Excellent. All right. So next, we're gonna move on to biceps. Basic bicep curl, elbows glued into your ribs and bringing those weights all the way up, all the way down. Really try hard not to bring your elbows forward. I'm gonna keep them glued to the side, stabilized. Once again, go to single arms if you need to. And then you can certainly go back to double arm if you're ready for it. And even just go halfway down and all the way up as another variation. Challenging yourself. All right, turning the palms in. You can switch weights if you want to, like I did. Hammer curl. Elbows still glued to the side. Nice straight line through your wrist. Taking those weights all the way up and all the way down. Shortening that bicep. Lengthening the bicep as you lower. Lots of control. Still thinking of keeping those abs slightly drawn in. And glutes engaged. Core should always be slightly engaged. All right, last set. Palms away, elbows in. And as you curl those weights up, make sure that those weights flare slightly outside that shoulder line. So elbows glued in, weight slightly out to the side, just whatever your range of motion is. And you'll see here, because I dropped down with my weights, maybe I can challenge myself a little bit more, going through the full range of motion instead of going back to that half. Oh, but then I'm feeling the burn, so I'm gonna go to the single arms. Just keep it going, whatever you do, but resting if you need to, if that form starts to fail. Looking for that burn. Nice curl here. Moving right into our last set, we have triceps. Into the bent row position, elbows nice and high, and we go into the kickbacks. Notice how I keep my upper arm nice and stable. So use the shoulder muscles, use the back muscles to do that. You're hinged over, knees bent, so abs and glutes gotta be tight. Full extension, resisting the weight in. Don't let them swing in. You should be feeling work as they extend and also as they come back in. All right, next we will go to an overhead tricep press. You can use one dumbbell or two. Nice and strong, shoulders away from your ears. Try to keep those elbows facing front as you drop the weights down and then fully extending up towards the ceiling. Keep that nice straight line through your wrist as well. How's your breathing? Exhale up, inhale down. Couple more, looking for that burn with each set. More and more, challenge. All right, this is it. Our last set of triceps, last set for our upper body. Back into the bent row position, elbows up nice and high. Notice here how I keep my palms facing forward. So we're hitting a different angle for those triceps. There's 3 parts of the triceps. It's really important to hit every muscle part here. Trying to create balance and looking for that burn. Once again, exhale back, controlling as those weights come forward, stabilizing and lengthening your back. All right, now it's time for your reward. Extend those arms out to the side, big stretch across the chest, shoulders, forearms, biceps, and interlace. Reach those arms forward, rounding the back, and go ahead and lengthen one side, stretching through the ribs and through the other. Back up to the ceiling, and lengthen. Another deep breath, and arms come back, opening the chest again. If you can, interlace those fingers, opening the chest for a deeper stretch. And let's bring one arm across the center of the chest, shoulders pressing down, stretching behind the shoulder there. And switch arms, lengthening through those fingertips. And finally, let's take one arm down the center of your back, stretching those triceps, deep breath. And of course, go ahead and switch sides, no pain, only a nice stretch. And you are finished. Awesome job.